Hello everybody, welcome back to Harvest Moon Animal Parade. We are in Harmonica Town right now. Today on the agenda we are going to meet the wizard and find out why the witch has turned into a frog. And we're also going to go to the Lighthouse, which is a destination we haven't yet been to in the game. So the wizard's house is all the way up on the very top here. And he should be home and available to talk to now. Oh, my ear is so itchy. It's the downfall of having so many piercings that they just itch when you put on a headset. And he's here, but he's kind of busy. He doesn't really want to talk to us. I'm busy at the moment. I don't want to be bothered. Well, you're a douchebag. Do you know the witch? Near Flute Fields lies Fugi Forest. Deep inside is her house. Yeah, I know. We were just there, but she wasn't there. So this is the wizard. Was there a frog? Yeah, there was a frog. That's the witch, or the witch princess, as she's sometimes called. She's tried using a spell to revive the goddess tree. I told her not to do it, but she probably looks like she did it anyways. You want to change her back, please? I cannot do it. Well, he can do it, we just have to go and be delivery boy here for a little while. It would take a special potion. To make the potion, I'd need Hibiscus, Good Cornmeal, and Perfect Butter. So these are all kind of pain in the ass ingredients to get. However, Hibiscus can only be found on Toucan Island, and we cannot get to Toucan Island right now. No boats are running at the moment, which is where the blue bell comes in. So the green bell requires so much stuff. You have to go, first of all, go find the witch, then you have to find the wizard. He'll tell you that he can't do anything. The ingredients are hard to get. You have to get the blue bell first. It's just a huge mess. So this is where the lighthouse comes in. So the wizard wasn't of much help right now, but that's okay. He gave us the basis of what he wanted, and it's gonna take us a few seasons to get those things. We can probably be done by the end of summer. But we're gonna go to the lighthouse first. And did you guys notice I'm sporting some fancy new clothing? I'm looking pretty blue. I was kind of disappointed that the whole outfit is blue. I would think that they would have kind of changed his jeans a little bit, because he was wearing darker jeans in the regular outfit, and they could have just kept the darker jeans because it looks kind of like a jogging suit. But whatever, it stands out a lot more than his other work outfit did anyways. So the lighthouse is over here, and in the lighthouse we find this little kid here with a bunch of different question marks, so we obviously haven't met him yet. But he looks kind of familiar. Well, not really familiar, but he looks like he's related to somebody in this town. Hello, you must be the new rancher. My name is Paolo, and if you remember, that's Ozzy's nephew. But lately my father is worried that there aren't any good fish to catch, or maybe he's Ozzy's son, and Toby is Ozzy's nephew. Anyways, they're all related. Anyway, do you need something? About the bell. A blue bell. Oh, there was something like that in the Watery Cave. It's blocked off because it's dangerous in there if you want to get in, use this. So Paolo hands us over a key, another key that we have to use. I hope the lighthouse will be fixed soon. Well, I'll see you later. Well, thank you so much for the help. It's very much appreciated. And we see this diagram on the wall. There's something written here. From the roof, roll an egg from a quacky bird. So you need a duck egg. 5 fish go into the square pond and swim down to sound the melody. So you need 5 fish. It looks like there's something missing. And then we have a mystery ingredient that we need to get. So we'll be finding more about that later, but for now, let's go to the Watery Cave. And as I mentioned before, the Watery Cave is like a mine almost, but it holds some very exclusive items. It is probably, I'm gonna say it's the only mine in the game that you have exclusive items that you can only get in the Watery Cave. So to get here, there's a little gate just by the wizard's house, actually. Of course I can't find it, because I'm directionally challenged. It might be over there. Ah, yes, here it is. Yeah, so it is by the wizard's house. I'm just stupid. So the gate is here. Let's take out our key and see if it works. There we go. The waterway key opened the gate. Alright, let's go in. And look at that. It is a blue bell on a green frame. I don't care what anybody says. The game claims that this is a blue bell on a blue frame, but that frame is clearly green to me. I'm sorry, a colorblind person could see the difference. But anyways, you can see that the bell's on the bell frame, but the bell is still having problems, so let's examine it. And we have our little blue Harvest Sprite coming out. Hello, I'm Ben. This is Ben, the Harvest Sprite of water. And yes, we're here because of the Harvest Goddess. But first, I need to confirm that our missions are one and the same. And he'll ask you a stupid question. Ring the blue bell. Why else would I be here? Good, I'm glad to see that you're here to help the Harvest Goddess. I tried ringing the blue bell earlier, but never mind. I'll just try ringing it again. Now, blue bell, play your melody. Melody of your bell may ring throughout the land. So, there doesn't appear to be anything wrong. The bell is on the bell frame, the Harvest Sprite is totally fine, but the Harvest Sprite himself is having a problem. It didn't work! Actually, I didn't want to say anything, but I can't remember the bell's melody. So he actually cannot remember the song, I guess, to trigger to make the bell ring. I'm sorry, I'm not worthy of being Harvest Sprite. You poor bastard. I can't even ring my own bell. Well, I guess we forget sometimes. What do we do? Well, I gotta figure out that song, I guess. Oh, maybe the Harvest Goddess knows something about the melody of the blue bell. Alright. Well, we have to go talk to the Harvest Goddess, but screw that. I'm gonna go down to the Watery Cave first. And may I just say that the music in this place is absolutely gorgeous. I love it. So as you can see, it's pretty much the same. You know, there's not a dramatic difference. It's got the rocks, the crystals, all of that stuff. But I'm just trying to go through this mine and see if I can get anything to show you guys that is unique to this cave. I think if I get to the 25th floor, I can actually get something unique, and it's totally by chance. So I'm just going to pick up my mushrooms along the way, and hopefully I can get down to the floor that I want to, and I have something to show for it. I'm going to try to take the shortcut by falling. It only took down 2 floors. That sucks. Okay. Well, can I go down again? Yep. It's total hit and miss with these cracks in the floor, but, you know, I'll use them if I can. And I actually haven't yet been down to the bottom of this cave, so I don't actually know how many floors it has. I'll have to look it up, and maybe I'll annotate it later or something like that. And yes, this is probably going to be boring to watch. I might just edit a bunch of this out. I think it's floor 25 I'm aiming for. So yeah, you know what? I'm going to get down to that floor, and I'll just see you guys when we get there, because there's no sense in you watching me go all the way down. Alright, so I've stopped at the 20th floor just to show you. At this point, we actually get a hot spring, so if you've been hammering away in the Watery Cave and you get tired, you can just come to the hot spring on the 20th floor and you can get all of your energy restored. And on my way, I've also found a pearl, which is one of the items that is very specific to the Watery Cave. It doesn't really sell for a whole lot, but you can only find them in this cave. And they really don't sell for, they don't sell for a lot, but they're not too bad. So that's just something to think about. A lot of people like them for gifts. You can make them into jewelry and other fun stuff like that. And now that I've made it to the 25th floor, I'm just gonna scout around a little bit and see if I can find the item that I'm looking for. It's pretty much, I think, by chance that you get it on this floor, but it's a very special item that is, like I said, by chance, and you need it for the bluebell. So I'm just gonna, there it is in the corner, beautifully waiting for me. It's right over here, and my freaking bag is full. And you have to come all the way. I'm not too sure, and I don't want to say it and have it not be true, but I'm pretty sure that it's on the 25th and 40th floor of this place, purely by chance. And this item is a black pearl. Now we need that for the bluebell that we just went and talked about with Paolo. So you will want to try to get that ASAP, because it's fairly important. It's one of the harder items to find. But now that I have that, I'm pretty happy. I can leave this place, and that is going to sit in my storage bin at home for the next little while. So all in all, it was a pretty successful day. We found out a little bit more on the greenbell, started to get some stuff for the bluebell, and I'm gonna head back to my house, finish up this day, and in the next video we are going to go make that trip to the Harvest Goddess and figure out more on the bluebell. And the green and bluebell are both going to take a long time to finish, but we do have to get them started so that we can finish them in a pretty good amount of time. So thank you guys all so much for watching, and I'll see y'all later.